I used to work for Dell. I worked for Dell for 12 years.
Dell, laptop Dell.
Yes.
Yeah, the brand. Okay.
I worked for them for 10. But I wasn't doing laptop. It was infrastructure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the point I was like, I can quit this job and go try this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I quit that Dell February 2017. And I remember the date, 21st February.
21st February.
I quit. March, I was here in Ghana.
I wanted to know the whole business idea about going into Tilapia Farm. How did it start? You brought your husband brought it, and how did you take it?
Yeah, it's my husband's baby. My husband's idea.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
He brought the idea, and I needed to support him. And I think I have not regretted supporting him. But it's quite challenging. You know, sometimes you need to do something that will challenge you.
Yeah.
You don't have to be in your comfort zone. Sometimes you need to move out there and then do a little challenging jobs or something that, you know, bring maybe the talent or something you have in there that is not out to bring it out. So it's my husband's idea, and I have supported it throughout.
So nice meeting you. I think it's been a while now. We've been having conversations on phone, and now finally here meeting you here. My viewers know that I'm Charles. For those watching us for the first time who have not met you, who don't know you, kindly describe yourself to my viewers.
Okay, my name is Richard Asare. I'm an Achim guy.
Okay.
Half Achim, half Fanti. I was born and bred in Accra, and somewhere around 1990, I moved to the United States.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, I've been there for a long time, and I went to school over there.
Okay.
I didn't go to high school over there, but I completed sixth form over here and went to college over there. So that's where I've been all this while.
So 1990 till now.
So now.
In the course of it, you come back home and you go back.
Yeah, when I went there the first time, it took me quite a time, 9 years before I was able to come to Ghana.
Is there a particular reason?
Yes, there's a reason. Papers.
Oh, okay.
You have to get your papers. You cannot move.
You cannot move.
Papers, yes. So I have to wait to get my papers before I came. So I came to Ghana 1998, 99. I came to Ghana.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But back then, because you see now, most people are interested in going outside, traveling outside. Back then, how easy or was it difficult traveling outside, and how was it during those times in '99?
Well, back then, it was still very difficult. I can tell you that the years that it was not difficult was from the 80s to somewhere in 1990. It wasn't that difficult, but starting from 90, it was. To acquire a visa in Ghana, it will take quite some time for you to get a visa.
Okay.
So right now, it's kind of easy because of social media. Okay? Because of social media, it's quite easy because a lot of people have access to information. So whatever you need, you can research and find out, and you can go apply for your visa. You know what to do to get a visa. So, but back in the days, the information was not there.
Okay.
You have to go to the British Embassy and go and read about how to get a visa. How many people can go to the British Embassy? No.
I get you.
So now it's easier. But now these embassies have also find out that when people go, they don't come. So they are tightening things up. But it's still easier.
Okay.
It's easier. There's a lot of people chasing the visa right now. That's why you see a lot of people going through Libya, to Italy, to Europe, and it's so sad. I mean,
yeah, I think I saw a video. I think the US, one of the embassies there, this one, he was having a conversation about people getting difficulties getting visa to the States.
Yep.
And his reason was mostly when they go, they don't come back. And when they compare with the number of Ghanaians, instead of even in Africa, it's Ghana that has a number of people who go back, who go there and don't want to
Don't
return.
come back. Yeah, that's true.
So now people are even have the chance to even go to school, scholarship outside. Their visa appointment is somewhere next year.
Yep.
They
Yep.
don't give visa
That's
now.
true. That is
I don't know.
very true.
Yeah, now it's quite difficult.
It's difficult because they know that when we go, we don't come back. Just look at what happened quite recently. Some athletes went to UK
The Commonwealth Games,
and,
yeah.
and that was it. And that was it. See, so they know these things. But since you have access to information, you know the information to get and go to the embassy
Yeah.
for them to say, okay, we know this guy will go and come back. Even though they have it at the back of their mind that you might not come back. But since you have everything that is supporting your traveling,
Yeah.
they have no choice than to give it to you. Yeah.
Nice. We will come back to that conversation.
Okay.
But I want to also know, since since 1990, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while, it's like almost like 30 years now.
more than 30
More than
years.
30 years.
Yeah.
How has it been in the US?
Well,
Going to the whole 30-year journey, going there fresh, how adapting, how it was. Because I know racism and stuff also used to be there back then. Even till now.
it is still there.
It is still there.
It is still there. I'm not going to tell you back then. It is still there. Back then, when I went to America, there were not a lot of people from Africa that are in America.
Okay.
So there were jobs. I mean, I was working 2 jobs, save money to go to school. It was very easy. It was very easy. I was paying my own school fees
Oh,
because
nice.
I have 2 jobs.
Okay, so you'll be able to
Okay.
afford and pay.
I'll be able to afford. But the hardest part is working 2 jobs and going to school at the same time. It is very, very difficult to do that. So sometimes I will have to drop out, work, save money, then quit one job, then go to school.
Okay.
So in so doing, it took me 8 years to get my bachelor's.
Wow.
It took me 8 years. But it took me 2 years to get my master's
Okay.
because I did my master's somewhere in 2016.
2016.
That was easy. And
Sure.
I did it online. Okay. I did it online. So you can tell the improvement from the 90s and the 2000s.
Okay.
So it was quite difficult going through that process. I was lucky my senior sister was there.
Oh, okay. So everything is
So I was living with my sister. So some things that she would direct me, do it this way, do it that way. So that helped a lot. But people sit back and think that it's so easy in America. It is not.
Because we here, things are quite hard in Ghana. Everyone's main objective is to try and leave the country, go and see greener pastures outside. You have even people who don't even go for school or anything. Their aim is just go there, go and
Right.
hustle.
That's right.
Yes. What advice would you give them, those who
Well,
have such mentalities?
Well, the advice I can give them is they really need to do their research before trying to go get a visa and go to the US and thinking that once I get there, things will be easy for me. No. The way things are going on in the US right now, they are tightening stuff up.
Okay.
To even get your papers is not easy. Okay? When you go to US today, you just entered the US today. How are you going to work? They've putting certain measures in place that barring people from working with fake documents.
Okay.
Back in the days, that's what we do.
You get
Now, you cannot work with fake
Fake documents.
documents. So when you get there, it will be very difficult for you to find a job. And the only thing that you can find is working under the table. And that's against the law.
yeah.
If you are caught, you go to jail.
Yeah.
So I will advise them, before they will come there, they need to make sure that they do their research well before they come there. If I say research, you need to know somebody. Talk to the person first. Let the person tell you, okay, it's fine. If you come, I'll do this, I'll do that before you go. Or else you go to the US, you can stay home for a year or two without a job. And whoever you went to visit is going to get sick and tired of you.
Tell you to at least get
Yes.
something to do, try and find a home
So
place.
that's the advice I can give them. I mean, I'm not going to tell them it's a bad, it's a good place if your documents are straight.
Okay.
Everything is good. It's a good place to be. Yeah.
Nice. So let's talk about RichDosia Farms.
Okay.
What brought up the idea, RichDosia Farms, and why come down to Ghana and come and have the farm here? You could have been in America or the state for this number of years. You could have established something there, but you decided to come and start RichDosia Farms here in Ghana.
Okay. This is how RichDosia Farms started. 2011, YouTube started coming up.
Okay.
So I was there and something just caught my eye from China.
Okay.
So I was watching, I was like, what is this? A fish farm, what is that? So I was like, I don't think this is a good thing, because I've heard that people are feeding these fishes with filthy stuff.
Okay.
Chicken feed, human feces and stuff. So I was like, this thing is not good. So I even stopped watching it. But there was this guy that I work with, a white guy that I work with, very good friend, buddy of mine. So one time he told me that, he was going on a vacation at the eastern shore of Maryland. That's where his grandfather lives. So he's going there. And I told him, I've heard about Eastern Shore, but I've never been. So, do you want to come? We have a bigger house by the sea.
Okay.
So if you want to come, so I was like, sure. So I went with him. It was fun. It was a weekend, and I met the family. I met the grandfather. They started putting questions to me, where you from and all that. So I told the grandfather, I'm from Africa. Where in Africa? I said, Ghana. Oh, what you saying? I said,
okay.
I was like, what?
You could speak Tree.
Yes, I was like, why is that? Oh, I've lived in Ghana for 7 years.
Wow.
It's like, oh, okay. So we talked, and he asked me, so what brought you here in America and all that? I told him everything, and I was like, okay. Told him I've completed school and everything, where I was working and everything, because he knows I was working with this. So then we started talking. Talking. So after we talked, we finished eating breakfast. He was like, let's take a tour in the house.
Nice.
Then once we went to the backyard, I saw all these cages on a river over there. They have, I don't think it's a river, it's a pond that they've dug themselves, but there were cages on it.
Okay.
So I asked, what is that? He said, we do shrimps and we rear fish, right? And they started showing me around. I was like, wow. So, are you making money off this? Like, you want to know? When you go back to the table, I'm going to let you know. So we came to the table. To cut the story short, this man, I asked a question, can you do this in Africa? And he was like, that's the reason why I stayed in Ghana for that long.
Okay.
That's what I was doing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So basically, he made the money here and went over there
To do it there.
to do it over there. Right. So I told him, so how can I do it? He's like, go to Ghana, I'll show you one place. All I can tell you is when you go to Ghana, there's a water lake. I said, yeah, I know, but go there. That's where they do all these things. I said, you sure they do this in Ghana? He's like, yes. So that thing, I was like, wow. So when I left there and I came home, YouTube was my friend. I was right into YouTube. That's how I came to find out that, there were some big companies here.
Okay.
But they don't do long videos. One shot, like 1 minute video, 2 minutes, and that's it. So I came across a company called Crystal Lake. They are Dodi.
Okay.
That's where they are. So there were some numbers and things there. So I picked the numbers. I was like, look, I think I will do this. Right? So I called Crystal Lake and they were like, okay, if you want to do it when you come down, we'll show you
How to go about it
and everything. So I did not come right away. I gave myself time. watching all these videos. So from 2011, I didn't come till February 2017.
Wow, that's
Yes.
like 6
Yes,
years or so.
yes. But
after.
it's because I wanted to figure out what is in that business, right? And I was able to figure it out. I was like, oh, people are making money.
Out of it.
People are making money, so it's not a big deal trying it. So I used to work for Dell. I worked for Dell for 12 years.
Dell, laptop Dell.
Yes.
Yeah, the brand. Okay.
I worked for them for 10, but I wasn't doing laptop. I was infrastructure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the point I was like, I can quit this job and go try this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I quit that Dell February 2017, and I remember the day 21st February.
21st February.
I quit. March I was here in Ghana.
Nice.
So I called them and they told me their office is in Sprinters Road. So I went over there, met them, they sat me down, gave me the inside out. Took 2 hours. So the lady was like, you can go and think about it. If you want to do it, I'll bring you to my farm. I can get you 1 cage so that you can start with it and see how it is.
So at their end, was it that they used to let people come and invest, or like you
I
have a
think
pond with them, or how?
I think they don't do that, but I was the first person
Okay.
they started doing that with.
Sure. So like you have a farm at their end that they will manage for you.
They will manage for me.
Nice.
Right, so that's how they started me. So the lady asked me, go home, go and think about it. If you want to do it, so I was like, no, I'm not going home. I'm ready.
Already made up your mind.
The lady was like, it's a lady. It's owned by a lady.
Okay.
The lady was like, you ready? I was like, yes, I am ready right now. So he said, okay, hold on, let me make some calls. He made the calls and everything. They put invoices together and everything. They dumped my damages in front of me and said, well, this is what you have to pay. You have to buy your own feed.
Okay.
We will show you when to buy the feed. Took the invoice, look at it. I was like, okay, dip my hand in my pocket,
You paid for
took
it.
all the money out. Boom, this is it. So right there, when they finished everything, they gave me a number. And the phone number they gave me to call is Emmanuel.
Oh, okay.
Emma, yes.
Sure, sure.
So I called him and he said, okay, he will be here on that Saturday. So I should come and meet him. When I'm coming, I should buy this amount of feed, come and put it there. So I went there. They got my fingerlings, they got my cage, 20,000 fingerlings.
Oh, wow,
They have
nice.
these circular cages, not these ones.
Okay.
They have the big circular cages. So they put all the 20,000 in there. And I bought the feed for like maybe 2 months.
Okay.
Then they started working for me. I was paying the security guard, I was paying the guy who was feeding, and there was something else that I paid for. I think there are some charges that they charge. They're using the whole facilities over there. So,
By that time, how much was it when you paid?
well,
for
around
the
that
money and stuff?
time, I could say it was around 8,000 Ghana cedis.
8,000. Oh, okay.
was
At that
around-
time, there's money too. 8,000
Yeah,
is a lot of
it
money.
was around 8,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, I paid all 6 months, and I started buying my feed. So after that harvest, I'm not going to say that I made huge profit, right? Because at that time the tilapia prices was
Not that much.
not that much, but my money that I invested, when I add the feed at the end of the 6 months, it was around like 30,000, and I was able to reap like 45,000. So I was like,
Okay,
not
well,
bad.
it's a little bit of profit.
not bad
Yeah.
for 6 months. A lot of people are working in Ghana in 6 months. They
They
can
can make that money.
So I said to myself, I think this is what I want to do. If I can harvest every month for 15,000 profit, and you're harvesting every month, you have multiple cages, then it's money.
Yeah.
Because how many people make 15,000 a month? So if I can be doing it every month, if I can get cages, let's say
More than
12,
one.
12 cages that I can be harvesting every month.
Okay.
Every month. That's a lot of. So that's the idea I had for this business. So I was like, I can do this. And since then, I've been doing it till now. That's how RichDosia came out.
So you know, those have been from since 2017, right?
Yeah,
So now.
till now.
So So like 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And how has it been so far in terms of the business?
Well, so far, it's good. All right. I'm not ready to get my profit and spend it.
Okay.
I'm fine. When the profit comes in, I have to reinvest it.
Invest into the business.
So the profit that is coming is expanding the business. You can tell
Yeah.
how it's expanding it. At the point you guys had the first interview here,
Yeah.
money was coming from my pocket.
Okay.
Since then, it's not coming
That's
from my
easy.
pocket. It's coming from here. So
Nice.
everything you are seeing here is money that is coming from here that we are using it to expand the business.
Nice.
So
Nice.
that's where we are.
So now you say fish farming is profitable. Let's say
Very,
yeah,
very
yeah.
lucrative. Very, very lucrative. If I don't tell you, it's very capital intensive.
Yes, I wanted to come to that part.
It is very capital intensive, but believe me, you will smile at the end of it. If you do things the right way, you have to do things the right way. If you don't do things the right way,
If you say the right way, can you maybe some watching now, some might don't know what the right way would be.
Well,
If any
what-
advice for
the right way I'm saying is, there are so many loopholes, okay? And not only in fish farm, in every business, when you go in there are loopholes. You sit down and analyze all these loopholes and try and close them. In every business, not only here. You don't run from those problems.
Yeah.
That comes when you open a business. You just run from there, you're a loser. Yes. So what you have to do is try and control all these problems that are coming. If you do that, then you tell me that you're a businessman. But if you don't, you are not. So once you are able to close all these loopholes, number one, I can tell you this business, you know what will break you down in this business? Theft.
Okay.
Theft.
People come around to
Both
steal.
internal and external. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm serious. The last time you came here, there were no cameras.
Yeah, I think now when I came, there were
Camera
cameras. There's a
all
barricade
over the
around.
place.
Yeah.
All over the place. And we've seen some huge improvement.
Since then, wow.
Yes, we've seen some
Then security
huge,
is quite very important.
yes. And as I'm talking to you right now, we have 2 guys that stays on the river from 7 in the evening to 7 in the morning.
To monitor activity.
We've seen a huge difference. Huge difference. And I am seeing what is going to happen in the future. I'm seeing the future right there.
Nice.
I'm seeing the future right there. So these are the loopholes you need to look at. Don't run away from it. Right now, as we stand here, there is nothing else we are scared of. The only thing I'm scared of is the people that I'm working with.
The internal people.
The internal people that I'm working with. They are the people that I'm scared of now. But God's so good, the camera is there, the surveillance is there,
To monitor
and they know
activities.
it. So, and I've warned them. I'm not joking. I've warned them. I've fired one person already.
I think in Ghana, the thing is, for people who didn't come for the dance to come and help, getting trusted people to work with is one of like the most
Yes,
difficult things that come.
that is the most difficult thing.
Yeah.
Well, so we need to, you need to seal all these loopholes. If you don't do that, look, I don't care. If you are scared to fire, your business will not move on. You can fire and hire. When the next person comes, people who are working with them, they fired somebody. That's why they hire you. This is what the person did.
They let you know before.
Yes, they let you know. So everybody here knows that. Look, and I came here Saturday. Almost the whole village came here to come and beg me to take the guy back.
The guy you fired.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. You are fired. You are fired. I will not invest a lot of money for somebody to come and waste it for me.
Exactly.
It takes like millions of people to build an empire. I will take one stupid guy to
mess everything
destroy that empire. So I'm not joking. So all these loopholes, you have to try and block
See
them.
them. I think
Yes.
you made mention of that, the challenges that come with it.
Yes.
But in terms of the capital, it being capital intensive, can you give an estimate? So someone watching us, they want to also go have something similar. Give an estimate, a fair idea before they also start.
I really don't want to scare people off, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to scare people off, but it's huge amount of money that goes in there. I can estimate what we have here since May of last year.
So now.
I can estimate and tell you is 1 million Ghana cedis.
Wow.
This little thing that you see here. Okay, I'm putting the building in there. The building is part, the structure over there is part of it. The fencing, almost everything that is here and everything that is there is part of it. I'm putting the land is part of it. So
I think last time when I spoke with Ima, he was like, normally for you to get close to the water body, is the land you get.
The demarcation of the land is the same demarcation you have
For the water.
for the water. So you can go as far as you want to go.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That means there's more room for you.
Oh,
to
there's more
expand.
room for me. We are expanding. We are expanding, and there are some fees that you have to pay for the assembly and VRA.
Okay.
So if you don't do that and they come here, they can stop you
From
working. So they can start small. If you really want to start, you don't have to start big. I mean, if you can even start with maybe, let's say, 3,000 tilapia in one cage, and be feeding them bit by bit.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, tilapia is not like catfish.
Okay.
You cannot do tilapia like you are doing catfish in a pond. They will die. They will die. There is a technology that is coming out for that. It's called biofloc. I think it's out already. That one you can use the pond. But if you really want to do tilapia, it has to be on the river.
Yeah.
That the flow
Of
is
the water
there.
is
Is
there.
there. Yeah. So
Tilapia
get a
is
very
more
good
pumping.
oxygen. Yes. Yeah.
So
Tilapia is very hard to reel. Yeah. So I will tell them not to start big. I've mentioned the money from May to
So now,
this August, 1 million Ghana
nice.
that I have invested.
That's
I
a
can
lot.
say half of it came from my pocket, half of it came
Yeah,
from
from the
here.
big-
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
So, I mean, if you want to do it, I mean, you are more than welcome. Our arms are open. We can train you. We can get you a cage here, put your stuff in there,
Oh, nice.
pay all the just like I did from the beginning. I can do that for everyone.
I think this is good news for those who are watching us
Yes.
and want to start something
Yes,
similar.
they can come here now. I can take them through the process and they can start.
Okay.
Our farm is so secure.
Yeah, because the improvements that I think the first time I came, not much of the security wasn't that tight.
Yes.
Now it's a little more tighter with the barricades and all of that. Yeah.
You can see I have some guys sitting up there.
Yeah.
They came from America.
Okay.
They just want to come and see
What you are doing.
how it is because they want to do it too.
Nice.
3 of them, they also came from America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a very good business. If I don't tell you I'm lying, it's a very good business. But the money involved is the problem. But if you have your own business skills, you will make it big time. You will make it. Yeah, so that's the advice I can give them. My hands are open, like I said again. If you come in here, we will help you. I mean, do whatever you want to do. We'll help you get your cages. If you find out that you are making profit, if it's somewhere that you want to get for yourself, we can see the chiefs. Go see them, let them get you a place, and you can start doing your own on the river. Yeah.
I like that.
As I'm sitting here right now, the chief is my friend now. Yeah.
So, nice. At least you are getting more people to come and
Yes.
at least invest in the area help get
Yes.
businesses.
And
That
he's
will
very happy about that.
help
He's
people
very,
to
very happy
develop.
about that. He just sold 1 acre for me on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we'll be doing moving our fingerlings to
Oh, okay.
do it in the on the
Okay.
pond. Yeah.
So now you've brought the fingerlings. Let's look at the improvements because the last time I came, we are not breeding fingerlings. Let's look at the improvement that has been there since the last time I came. That was like a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned earlier that there are more cages now. You are breeding fingerlings now. You have a setup now. Can you take us through that?
Okay. Right now, we built 38. We have 38 cages right now, as you
Okay.
see. 38 cages right now. We built them, and after that, we started the fingerlings. So as we are talking, we have 16 cages without fish in them. We are waiting
for the fingerlings.
for the fingerlings, so that we will put them on the river.
Okay.
We are looking at maybe 60,000 fingerlings, maybe by next month, and we're going to put them in the cages. And the reason why we have these fingerlings, we are producing our own fingerlings. The hatchery is the fingerlings are expensive.
When you buy them.
When you buy them, they are very expensive. And I sat back and did some research and found out that if I spend, let's say, 10,000 to get the brood stock,
Okay.
right, 600 of them, 200 male, 400 females, and I start doing my own fingerlings, I am going to profit. I'm going to get profit on it than buying it all the time. Because this one that I have here can take me through the whole year producing fingerlings.
And they will produce a lot.
They will produce a lot, and I'm not buying it. At the point that 9,000 that 10,000 that I invested, I'm going to get it back, and all this will be profit.
Exactly.
All right. So I sat back and I was like, no, this is the best way to go.
So getting the fingerlings and the water was 10,000 for the.
No, I was just giving a
estimate.
figure.
Okay,
I was just giving a figure. Yeah. But getting it was a lot of money. Look at all the ponds over there.
Yeah,
These ponds are expensive.
Expensive, exactly.
The ponds are expensive, and the fingerlings are the broad stock is expensive too. So 10,000 cannot do all that. It's a lot of
more
money.
than that.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
Okay. Now let's try and wrap up. So with the challenges, aside the security, what do you say is the challenges that come with the business, the fish farming business?
Okay. The only challenge that the only challenge that I'm seeing right now is the feed. Okay.
Yeah, feed is
The prices are going up.
Exactly.
The prices are going up. Every day when you go to the store, the price will probably shoot up with like maybe 5 cedis or 6 cedis. That is our challenge. Okay, so I'm doing a research on that too. Maybe the next time you come here, you might see my feed.
You produce your own
I'll
feed.
be producing my own feed.
I think it will.
So that's the biggest challenge every fish farmer is facing
I think
in Ghana.
aside fish farmers, even those who are into
Even
animal,
poultry,
animal farm, feed is a
they are
main
facing
challenge.
that too. The prices are so high, and I don't think the government is ready to help in any way. They are not ready to help in any way. I wonder if we have a ministry of what fisheries.
Yeah, we do. We do have a ministry of
They
fisheries.
are not doing anything to help. They don't care. Especially the second challenge that I have to controlling prices. They are not controlling the prices. The Chinese people here are controlling the prices. You wouldn't believe yesterday, my farm manager just sent me a text message that the price of the tilapia shot up, right? Because the Chinese people move up like maybe 1 cedi.
Okay.
So it was 1 cedi. So we had to call the customer that was come by today and tell them that, look,
The price have gone up.
the price has gone up. So the 20 cedis that we
Agreed.
negotiate with you, we are not going for that. And he was like, oh, fine. He got the message from the Chinese people, so that's fine.
Come on.
Just look at that. Don't we have a country? Why should people come from somewhere and come and control us over here? That is very, very pathetic.
It's sad. When I first time I heard of it, I was like, wow, we are here and we have Chinese controlling prices of fishes, like in Ghana.
And the reason why I'm mad about this is we have associations. We have WhatsApp platforms and everything. We go to the government, present all these things to them, but they will not do anything about it. So you have to find your own means of pricing your fish. Just like what I'm doing right now, I have some co-stores out there that we are working with people out. These fish sellers out there. I have a marketing guy who's going around trying to get them so that when we harvest, we'll take some. I'm not going to say that I'm going to remove the middleman from that. If you do that, it's bad business.
Yeah.
You have to keep the middleman and also do your own retail. So we are planning of harvesting every 2 weeks, so that one will go to the middleman, and another one will go to the cold store. So we are almost done with the cold stores. One big cold store is already done at Sotium, one in Kumasi, one at Achimoda, and one at Kede.
Kede, yeah.
Yes, okay. One at Kede. So we will be getting the freezers ready. The Kumasi, Oda, and Kede, we are putting huge freezers over there, 2 each over there. So by the beginning of next month, these freezers should go. So the next time that we harvest, we'll take fishes over there.
Okay. Okay. So for all those watching us who are interested in retailing, also selling, they can contact you, and if they want some to buy from the various centers, they can get some.
They can get some. I think the numbers are there already, so if you like, we can give it to you. My wife's number is there. My brother's number is there. Farm manager's number is there.
I would include all those contacts.
Yes. So when you call, it's Asotium VRE.
Okay.
It's Asotium VRE. So when you call, and we have fish there, we will not hesitate. You can come in and get your fish from there. And so we have a website now.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we've set up a website, www.RichDosiaFarms.com.
Okay.
If you go there right now, you see our prices and everything there.
Nice.
So we are improving. There's a very big improvement going on.
Sure.
Yeah.
So for what you mentioned, if you want more details, check in the description side of the video. All the details, detailed information will be there. The contacts to call, the website and everything. You can check it out there, and you get into contact with them. So finally, for the youth watching us, now as I said, the main aim is people are trying to leave the country to go out of the country. What advice would you give us for someone who has been there, how things are going now, especially with the killings and a whole lot of things? What advice would they give maybe the current youth of today? Because you know Ghana, things are quite difficult now. What advice would they give us, even myself, as we are here?
Okay. Look, one thing I can say is traveling outside the country, I think it's a privilege. When you go there, it's good. It's good to go there. Like they say, travel and see. I've learned a lot.
So when you travel, you really learn a lot.
A lot over there. When I come here, I see certain things and I'll be like, no. I can give you prime example here. This.
The rubbish.
Yes. I've learned a lot. Okay. Traveling outside the country doesn't mean that Ghana is so bad. I know things are hard. Ghana is so bad, so when you go, don't even look back.
Yeah.
Okay? When you go and you start doing something, start thinking back, because where you are, it is not your country. They know. Even if you have an American passport, they know that you are not from here. Because sometimes they classify foreigners with American passport as naturalized citizens. Yes.
Okay.
And if you want to stay there, fine. Maybe somebody might have some experience there that he doesn't want to come back. So he will stay there. But I would advise them, if you are able to go there,
Come back.
look back and come back. If you are not able to go there and you are in Ghana too, there is money here in Ghana. There is a lot of money here in Ghana. Jobs are not here though, but the little money that you will get, try and establish something little with it. Because this morning when I was driving, coming this way, and I was standing in the traffic light, I was like, look, people really want to work.
Yeah.
People selling these wipers, water, and all that by the roadside. You can tell people want to work.
Yeah.
But you see, but the job is not there. So I say it's so sad that I'm seeing that people want to work. Jobs are not there. They are doing their own job. But when they get taxed, their money is not used for what it's supposed to be used for. It's so sad. That's why people want to run away from the country, because our tax money are not being put to use.
Good use, yeah.
I think that's our problem here. But still, if you want to do your own business, there's a lot of petty traders here.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they can get something to eat. See, with the idea that they have, if the government is trying to support these people, they might make it big. They might. Some might not, but some might make it big.
Yeah.
So why not help? So my advice is, there's money here in Ghana too. So if you are not in America yet, or you are not in UK, or you are not in Belgium or wherever yet, try and do something over here. It's going to help. And it's going to help the economy too.
Yeah.
Right now, we are going through all these things because our economy is not good. It's not good. It's not good at all.
So for your colleagues who are in the diaspora, who have been there for a number of years and they are not looking down to come back, what advice will you give them?
It's a very difficult question for me to answer because everybody over there knows their right.
Okay.
You cannot tell them what to do. Okay, you can just advise, but for them to take it, that depends on them. Because you cannot go and tell somebody that, oh, Masa, the words that will come out of their mouth, you'll be surprised. So you just advise.
Yeah.
Just like these three people I was talking about. I'm just talking to them. I've known them from here, way back when we were all kids and we all went there. So recently I met them and we were talking and they said they were coming to Ghana. I was like, I'm also coming. I said, oh, as for when you go, it's because of business. I said, yes. So we talk, and they were like, you know what, we also want to do something back home. And I was like, fine. Since you guys are going, you can come and see what I'm doing. Okay. And if you are interested. And since they've been here, they've been so impressed. The elderly woman over there was like, hey, Asare, I don't know if you understand that.
I understand. Yeah.
That's what she said. And she's so surprised. So you can tell that there is the passion there that, look, I want to do this. Yeah, so that's why my people over there, I've been talking to them about the words that they throw back at me. It's not good at all.
I think it's a matter of time. With time,
yeah.
I think in-house too, the government is supposed to improve more things. That would enable them to also.
One person told me, "Who did it in the side? Who was Ghana? How did
Okay. Thank you for your time. I think that will wrap up this video.
Okay.
It was nice having you. So for if you don't watch the previous video, I came here some months back and had an overview of the place. You had a conversation with the wife, the farm manager. I think the farm hand was also around. And yeah, we came down and we're having this conversation. So yeah, I'll put the link to the previous video in the description side, so you can check that one out. Also check this one out. Today also a harvesting day that we are here. I'll show you videos of how the harvesting process is going. We'll look at the hatcheries, the broodstock, and what he's doing here. So you guys, if you want to learn about it, you want to also start something similar, you can also check it out. Yes, but this will end today's video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this video so people can get to learn. We can get to educate people who want to do more and also learn from some of these businesses. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Welcome to TundeLaniran Farms Limited, the home of farming and processing of farm produce into high quality food product. We produce food with 100% care. We have 1,200 acres of land available for you. These are land that do not have any known government acquisition or any family conflict surrounding them. We would give you your contract of sale once you purchase the land. You also have the land survey documents and the land allocation. Then we have the certificate of occupancy document, which is popularly called the C of O. While the paperwork process is going on, you can begin cultivation on your land. We look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to serving you. Thank you.